Hello and welcome to the biggest celebration of sporting knowledge and excellence. That's something we want to enjoy and see from our young participants. Let's invite the teams for today. Our first team is from the home state of the former captain of the Indian national football team, I.M. Vijayan. He was nicknamed Karuta Muttu, or the Black Pearl. He scored one of the fastest ever international goals in a match against Bhutan, all in just 12 seconds. Let's welcome Bhavan Vidya Mandir from Elamakkara, Kochi. The second team in this episode is home to one of the greatest footballing rivalries in India. East Bengal, Mohun Bagan, the Mohammedan Sporting Club. Let's welcome from Kolkata, the Birla High School. All right, good to see. We've got two teams. Let's head off to our third team. Joining us from the Pink City, home to the Kabaddi team, the Pink Panthers. This is the Neerja Modi School from Jaipur. We've got three teams, and while we quiz them, it's also good to know a little bit more about them. So we'll start with you, BVM Kochi. Tell us a little more about yourself.
So I'm Advait Empai. I feel I'm quite witty and I take any opportunity that is given to me. So that is what I'll be trying to do in this quiz today.
Yes, and you?
Hi all, I am Aman B. Manoj. I love all the sports, but cricket is my favorite sport.
Okay, good to see two sports lovers in. We're going to test your knowledge of sport today. So let's move on to Birla High School, Kolkata.
Hello, my name is Ram Daftari. I enjoy playing basketball and swimming. My sports icon has to be Jesse Owens because of his perseverance and tenacity, which I wish to emulate today in the competition.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Kanv. My favorite sport is Formula 1, which is extremely high adrenaline and aggressive. And I hope we can go full gas from the first round itself.
Okay, Formula 1. You've covered the whole gamut of sport there, haven't you? You've got swimming, basketball, athletics, Formula 1. Good to see. Eventually, India must become a genuine multi-sport nation, should it? Let's go to Neerja Modi, Jaipur.
Hi, I'm Keshav. I would like to think that I'm extremely opinionated. Sports is something where presence of mind plays a big role, and I think that will play a big role here today as well. So that's what we're going to play at, presence of mind, and take this trophy home.
Good to see that. Good to see young people having strong opinions. That's the future of our country. Yes.
Hello, my name is Parv Dikshit and I study in grade 10. I love sports and especially cricket. So I would like to instill the virtues of my idol, MS Dhoni.
Excellent. We'll wish you well. So, what's this ultimate sports quiz all about? 27 teams that are being tested on sporting knowledge and teamwork here. One dream team would be crowned the champion at the end of it all. And at stake is this glorious trophy and a sum of 35 lakhs, 20 lakhs for the team placed second, 10 lakhs for the team that's placed third. But this prize would be the winners only to develop sporting infrastructure in their schools. The winners of this series, the big dreamers of this contest, are in for a hearty reward too. A reward that will make their dream of watching their favorite sport live come true. It's an all-expenses paid trip sponsored by Dream Set Go. A world where your dream of watching any leading sporting game live is tailored into an unforgettable experience. On that note, let's get into our first round then. It tests your speed. It's CITIUS. Yes, focus and concentration. Those are going to be your friends. Help you do better at CITIUS. It's a 7x7 square with a letter maze. 5 names to guess for 5 points each. The names are arranged like in all letter mazes, left to right, top to bottom. There could be first names, last names, sports person, sport-related terms, all of those found on a theme. If you get all 5 correct, of course, you get 25 points, plus 5 points as a bonus, and then you can earn another 10-point bonus if you answer the connection question right. Bonus questions will pass to the other teams if the assigned team fails to answer it. And there's no negatives here. Okay, it's time to get into our first grid with BVM Elamakkara Kochi. Here we go. Indian football clubs.
Aizawl,
Aizawl 1,
Kerala,
Kerala 2,
Odisha,
Odisha 3,
Mumbai,
Mumbai 4, there's one more hidden in there. Stay calm. I'm sure you'll find it. You got
Goa.
loads. Goa! Yes! Well done. You not only got 25, you got the bonus 5, and you can do clean sweep if you get this bonus question right. Which of these football clubs does not play in the Indian Super League?
Aiswal.
What a good answer. Excellent. You've got 40 points. Now let's see if the other teams can catch up with you. It's time to move on to Birla High School, Kolkata. Major championship winning golfers. Can you find 5 golfers?
Johnson,
Johnson 1,
Palmer,
Palmer 2,
Woods,
Garcia,
Woods 3,
Garcia,
Garcia 4,
Singh.
Yes, very well done, Birla High School, Kolkata. You've almost matched Kochi, but you can actually catch up with them if you get this connection question right. Here's your question. Which of these golfers is a former world #1 hailing from Fiji?
Arnold Palmer.
Arnold
Question
Palmer.
passes. On the buzzer were Kochi.
Vijay Singh.
It is Vijay Singh is indeed the answer we were looking for, so you get extra points. But Birla High School, that's a great start. Let's go in this high-scoring round to Neerja Modi, Jaipur. Hat-tricks in international cricket, isn't that interesting?
Chahar.
Chahar.
Okay.
Yunus.
Malinga.
Okay.
Yunus.
Yeah, Yunus.
Rabada.
Rabada, yes.
Pathan.
Pathan, he got it just in time. So you've got your 25 too. Here's your bonus question. Which of these cricketers has taken an international hat-trick in Test cricket?
Yunus.
Question passes. Yes, Birla High School.
Yunus.
Kagis Rabada.
Question passes. BVM, are you going for it? There's no negatives.
Irfan Pathan.
Yes, it is Irfan Pathan against Pakistan, remember? Those 3 lovely in-swingers coming in. It was Irfan Pathan, the only one in this list of outstanding bowlers who've actually got a hat-trick in Test match cricket. Okay, we've had a fabulous round of CITIUS. Really, really good on the grid. Let's see what the scores are. BVM Kochi, very, very quick on the uptake, 60 points. And then Birla High School from Kolkata, Neerja Modi from Jaipur, both of them on 30. What I will tell two of you is there's a lot of points to be scored. Here we tested speed. We're going to test different facets as we go along. And when we come back, we will look into depth of knowledge. We'll look at ALTIUS.
Sportswoman 20.
Wow! They could just set this quiz on 5. They get it right. Otherwise, a bit tricky. Let's see how they're going about it. Here's your 20-pointer. Welcome back. This is the Ultimate Sports Quiz 2022. We are done with CITIUS, we're done with speed. It's time to play ALTIUS. And this is how we do it. 6 subjects on display and a grid to choose. Each subject has 3 questions embedded in it. The questions are worth 5, 10 or 20 points. We always start with a team that's trailing at the end of round 1. They get the choice of subject first. And that's how the point system works. 5 points, no negative. 10 points, 5 negative. 20 points, 10 negative. That's in case of an incorrect answer, and in which case the questions will pass to the other 2 teams on the buzzer. If, however, teams pick a 10 or a 20 and then they realize they don't know the answer, they could pass and they will not get negative marks, but the team that wants it on the buzzer will still be subject to the negative marks. So there you are. Let's go straight away with Birla High School, Kolkata on the grid up front. Right, Birla High School, what do you choose?
Sporting moments.
Sporting moments, okay.
10. 10 points.
Okay, 10 points. So there's a photograph you need to take a look at. A question will appear at the end, so take a look at the picture. Which Argentine did Mario Balotelli pass to set up a historic league title-winning late goal in 2012 for Manchester City? It was quite an event, that.
Sergio Aguero.
Is correct. What a legend Sergio Aguero has been at Manchester City. We talk about all the Messis and Ronaldos, and they've been great players. What Aguero did at City was very special. What you did wasn't too bad either, because you backed yourself on 10 points. You've got your 10 points. It's time to go now to Neerja Modi School, Jaipur. Here's your grid coming up.
Shane Warne.
Shane Warne.
Yeah.
10.
10.
Here is your question for 10 points. On debut at the Sydney Cricket Ground in 1992, Shane Warne's first wicket in Test cricket was that of the former coach of the Indian cricket team. He made 206 that day. The answer is...
Ravi Shastri.
Is correct. Right, BVM Kochi, there have been some points scored. You're still in the lead. What are you going to go with? Let's take a look at the grid.
Extreme sports.
5, 10 or 20?
10.
Okay, they're going with 10 as well on extreme sports. This is a very ambitious, aggressive set of players. Here's your question for 10 points on extreme sports. What recreation sport is called so since one can jump off buildings, antennas, spans and earth? That's cliffs, bridges, radio masts, jump off buildings. What recreation sport is so called?
Parka.
Question passes. Birla High.
Bungee jumping.
Question passes.
Base bungee jumping
was what I was looking for. I'll still give it to you. Well done, Birla High School. What you've done with that is you've really closed the gap. You're almost there now. Birla High School was a really tough one, but full marks to you for attempting something as difficult as that. Let's move on. It's time to go to Birla High. Let's get the grid up again. Lots of choices there. What have you gone with?
French Open.
Okay.
10 points.
Okay, they're backing themselves. French Open for 10 points. Here's your question coming up. Who beat Robin Soderling to win his only French Open men's singles title?
Okay.
Djokovic.
Djokovic.
Question passes. Neerja Modi went first.
Roger Federer.
Is Roger Federer. Roger Federer with his only French Open title. So Neerja Modi, those points are so valuable for you. Very good answer. It was, in fact, Roger Federer who was the king of everything, all he surveyed. But the French Open was always the stumbling block. He got one, and that was back in 2013. Otherwise, he was great friends with Nadal. But once they stepped on the court, it was a completely different story, wasn't it? Right, Neerja Modi, your choice on the grid. What are you going with?
Sportswomen.
Sportswomen.
Yeah.
Okay.
10.
Okay, 10-point question for Neerja Modi School from Jaipur on sportswomen. It's a photograph. Take a look. There's a question that will follow. Take a look at this picture. Identify this US women's football team captain, the only female footballer to score an Olympic goal at the Olympics.
Megan Rapinoe.
Is Megan Rapinoe. They know their facts. Well done. And you're really enjoying this round, aren't you? You're starting to creep up, make your presence felt. But this could still change for you because we've got a question for BVM Kochi. Let's take a look at the grid for you. And you're going with?
Sportswoman.
Okay, sportswomen. 5 or 20?
20.
Wow. 20. That is what we like. They could just set this quiz on 5. They get it right. Otherwise, bit tricky. Let's see how they're going about it. BVM Kochi, here's your 20-pointer on sportswomen. Take a look at this photograph. Identify this US team striker who won the silver boot at the 2019 World Cup. It included scoring 5 goals against Thailand.
Alex Morgan.
Alex Morgan! Where have you come from, BVM Kochi? What an outstanding answer that is. Wow, Alex Morgan, you went 20, you backed yourself, you set this quiz on fire. Let's pause. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. In ALTIUS, Birla High School, you started off very well. You're still within range with 45 points. Neerja Modi, you had a spurt, you got up to 60, but look at what that last 20-pointer has done to BVM Kochi. They've gone up to 75. That means we've got so much to play when we come back. But before we come back, we've got a question for all of you. Name the Indian Chief Minister who began his career as a footballer and played for the Border Security Force in domestic competitions. Wow, that's some question for all of you. Pause, think about it, and when we come back, we'll be ready with Fortius. Three questions left. Just stay calm, listen carefully, fast on your buzzers. Birla Hai, you're just 10 points away from BVM Kochi. You get these three. We have such a riveting final round. Here's question number 8. Welcome back. There's a reason we call this the Ultimate Sports Quiz 2022. We've got the ultimate contest going on here today. Before we get to them, here was the question we asked you. Name the Indian Chief Minister who began his career as a footballer, had played for the Border Security Force in domestic competitions, and the answer is Biren Singh, the Chief Minister of Manipur. Wow. So we are in the midst of an extraordinary contest between three very, very high caliber teams. So let's go and join them. Let's play Fortius. The rules are very simple. One team member has to sit aside, get into the dugout, get onto the bench, while the other plays. It's the team captain who decides which of the two will play. There's 10 questions, 10 points on a correct answer, 5 on a wrong one. Lots of points to be made, a few to be lost as well. But after 5 questions, the captains can opt for a substitution. You can swap players as well. So let's ask the teams who's playing, who's sitting on the bench. Well, let's go with Advait and Aman from BVM Elamakkara, Kochi.
I'm sitting here.
Aman, you're playing?
Yeah.
Birla Hai, Kolkata, Ram Kan.
I'll be staying.
Okay, Kanv is playing, so Ram will watch. And Neerja Modi, Jaipur.
I'm sitting.
Okay, Keshav, you're playing?
I'm
Okay,
playing.
Keshav is playing and Par will go away. So 3 of you, you can go and sit in the order in which the teams are. I'm going to go straight into the questions. 10 questions. Yes, question number 1 in Fortius. With which sport would you associate the following terms? Buzzer beater, Euro step, slam dunk. Birla Hai,
Basketball.
you went on the buzzer first and your answer is?
Basketball.
Is indeed basketball. Well done, Birla Hai. So we've got a beginning. Basketball, indeed it was. Question number 2. This is going to be some round. Here we go. Nicknamed the Bambino, which all-time baseball great was one of the first 5 MLB Hall of Fame inductees? Everyone's playing it safe. No, Neerja Modi, no, Birla Hai, no, BVM Elamakkara. Okay, your time passes. Let's go to your teammates. Anyone of you got the answer?
Babe Ruth.
All of you all knew it. Babe Ruth was the answer I was looking for. And that also tells you what the difference is between being under pressure here, between calculating the plus 10s, -5, and sitting a little more calmly over there. Let's get into question 3. Which team from Western Australia beat the Adelaide Strikers to win the 2021 edition? Neerja Modi.
Perth Scorchers.
Yes, it was. You went a little early, but you got it nonetheless. I was looking for which team from Western Australia beat the Adelaide Strikers to win the 2020 edition of the Women's Big Bash League. But you got it right with the team from Western Australia. Perth Scorchers it was. We're starting to see some movement now on the leaderboard. Let's get into question number 4. Which Dronacharya awardee became the second Indian after Prakash Padukone to win the All England Badminton Championship? Neerja Modi went for it again.
Pullela Gopichand.
Is correct. Pullela Gopichand is correct. Neerja Modi from Jaipur are making a very strong advance in this edition of Fortius. The full question was, which Dronacharya awardee became the second Indian after Prakash Padukone to win the All England Badminton Championship? That was back in 2001. It was indeed Pullela Gopichand. Let's go into question number 5. Nicknamed the Tower of Tandil, which tall Argentine became the first player to beat both Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal to win a Grand Slam title in 2009? Neerja Modi, answer on the tip of their tongue. They're not going for it. Birla High, no. BVM Kochi, you're passing as well. Okay, all three have passed. The answer was Juan Martin del Potro. Okay, we've come to the halfway stage of this absolutely riveting contest. And at this stage, BVM Kochi, you're on 75, Birla High 55, Neerja Modi 80. There is the option of changing players. You're happy with where you are?
Yeah.
All of you happy? Okay, let's see who takes the first step forward with question number 6 in this back end of Fortius. Which bowler from New Zealand became the third in the history of Test cricket to take all 10 wickets? Birla High, Kolkata.
Ijaz Patel.
Ijaz Patel is right. The third in the history of Test cricket to take all 10 wickets in an innings after?
After Anil Kumble and Jim Laker.
Jim Laker, Anil Kumble, Ijaz Patel, what a great club to belong to. So, Birla High pick up 10 points in there. They've come in close to 4 questions left. This is what a finish this is. Let's go to question number 7. In the fight of the century in 1971, Smoking Joe Frazier became the first of only 5. Neerja Modi.
Muhammad Ali.
You took a chance, didn't you? You thought the answer was going to be Muhammad Ali. You didn't wait for me to complete the question. As it turns out, the answer is Muhammad Ali. In the fight of the century in 1971, Smoking Joe Frazier became the first of only 5 boxers ever to beat which boxing legend? The answer was Muhammad Ali. Okay, let's move on. 3 questions left. Just stay calm, listen carefully, fast on your buzzers. Birla High, you're just 10 points away from BVM Kochi. You get these 3. You go ahead of all of them. It's not always that we have such a riveting final round. Here's question number 8. Having been the main stadium at both the Summer and the Winter Olympics, the Bird's Nest Stadium, Kochi. Beijing, they're back. BVM Kochi. At both the Summer and the Winter Olympics, the Bird's Nest Stadium is situated in which Asian capital city? It was indeed Beijing. It's now 85, 65, 92 to play. Wow, I'm enjoying this. I hope you are too. Question number 9. Right. Till 1987, what kind of surface was the Australian Open played on? Birla High, Kolkata.
Clay.
Incorrect. Neerja Modi.
Grass.
Grass! Yes, it was grass. They moved to synthetic surfaces little after. Grass it was. What a good answer from Neerja Modi, Jaipur. Let's go into question number 10. If the Czech Republic's Jakub Wadliec and Vítězslav Vesely won silver and bronze, who won the Olympic gold in 2021? Kochi.
Alexander Zverev.
No. Question passes. Birla High, Kolkata.
Neeraj Chopra.
Neeraj Chopra was what we were looking for. What a round we've had. And I hope the excitement came through to all of you watching at home as well. It's been sensational. Not easy for the 3 of you there. So 3 of you, do you want to come and join your teammates as well? Come along. Right, let's take one final look at the scoreboard there. What a contest we had. Birla High, Kolkata, really well done, man. You got 70 points. Congratulations, Ram and Khan, very well done. And BVM Elamakkara, Kochi, what do I say about you? That 20-pointer is going to be one of the highlights. That was an awesome answer. They finished with 80 points, but with an extraordinary burst right at the end. Our winning team today is Neerja Modi School from Jaipur. 100 points. Gee, you enjoyed Fortius, didn't you? There are some episodes on a quiz contest, and there are many on this particular program, on the Ultimate Sports Quiz, that you remember long after it's over. 2 years later, you say, wow, do you remember that episode? This was one of those. So I'd like to thank you, actually, because I enjoyed being part of this. All 3 of you were just absolutely sensational. The drama and the suspense that was played out, I'm sure all of you got caught up in it as well. Do tune in to find out what our next lineup of teams on the Ultimate Sports Quiz 2022 is. Thank you very much for being with us.